What's up, everybody? I'm Super Beast Jan. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Insidious Roots 17. We're going to try to look at what Insidious Roots might look like after rotation. Now, I know there's a whole nother 2 sets before we rotate. You know, we get the Final Fantasy set that's going to come out, and then the next set rotates after that. So, we don't know exactly if there's going to be any more like newer, better cards for this, but I figured let's try our hand at a unrotatable Insidious Roots deck, because Insidious Roots is not rotating. That is in Murders of Karlov Manor, and I think such a good card, and we all know it and love it. And let's try our hand at it in a non-rotating format. You know, not a non-rotating format, but like in a format where rotation's about to happen and it's not going to rotate. So here's what we're looking at. We have the Gorehounds, as we normally do, so we can surveil. We have now Insidious Fungus. We usually have the Haywire Mite, but now that Tyvar is being phased out, no reason to have the Tyvar and the Haywire Mite are both being phased out, so we're gonna need something else to destroy enchantments and artifacts. And I think the Insidious Fungus is actually really good because we can destroy artifact, enchantment, or draw a card and put a land card from our hand onto the battlefield. So it kind of ramps us too, which is really nice. A little versatile there. We have the Molt Tenders. We saw that in Ether Drift, and very, very well positioned for the Roots deck. Rubblebelt Maverick, never gonna leave. This is the best one. This is one of the best cards to have with the Insidious Roots. We have the Ghost Vacuum as well, so we can take stuff out of our own graveyard, as well as have Graveyard Hate for the reanimation spell or reanimation decks. We have Alchemist's Assistant. It's a monkey, and it has Renew. It's a 2/1 with lifelink, which is not great, but it renews, so we can exile this card from our graveyard, put a lifelink counter on target creature, which makes it leave our graveyard, which triggers the Roots, and also it's going to power up the biggest plant token that we have, and that's the one we're going to put the renewed lifelink counter on, and so we can attack in. It's even bigger than before. We get to gain some life, stay in the game. It's just I think these renew cards are really good for this deck. We're just trying out a few here. I don't know if it's the best, but I think it's good. I think it's really good, and I think it's something we want to try out. Something where it's where we want to be right now. We have the cash grab, of course, because cash grab is like, you know, we'll mill the 4 cards. We put a permanent from among the cards milled its way into my hand, so we can get the Insidious Roots. We can get a land. We can get pretty much everything in the deck. I don't think there's anything that's not permanent, unless the Maelstrom Pulse and the 2 Dragged Roots and the Urgent Necropsy. Dredger's Insight. This one does not hit the Roots for us, which sucks, but it also gains us life when something leaves our graveyard, or when a creature leaves the graveyard. So pretty good. I like that. Stay in it. We have ways to gain life in this deck. The Insidious Roots, you already know what the Insidious Roots does. We've been playing it for literal months, so I'm not going to go into it. We know what it does. That's the whole point of the deck. But if you don't know, it just makes tokens when something leaves our when a creature leaves our graveyard. All right. Agatha Soul Cauldron. We know it. We love it. Definitely using that just to kind of put counters on things, activate the Roots. We have the Unstoppable Slasher. One of them this time, not 4. Of course, 4 is not bad, but like I want time to try out like these other cards that I haven't really tried out in this deck before. As far as like, you know, the new cards from the with the renew, and then also we have a Curious Forager, which is not a new card, but it's a card I've not used before. We have the Maelstrom Pulse, which will destroy target non-land permanent and all other permanents with the same name as that permanent. So your opponent's like, hey, I'm stacking treasures. You just go Maelstrom Pulse, and then boom, all the treasures are gone. Does it work on treasures? I think it does. Dragged to the Roots. We are a Roots deck, so we're playing another Roots. This is the 5th and 6th Roots, and it has Delirium. It costs 2 less to cast as long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. That's not always going to happen. We can always cast it for 4, but if we're trying to fill up our graveyard with our mill stuff, we may be able to get Delirium. We do have Delirium. We have creatures. We have artifacts, we have enchantments, we have sorceries, we have instants. Wait, no, we have instants. We have sorceries. There we go. We have lands. So we have ways. It's not always going to happen. But I think casting this for 4 is actually pretty good too. Destroy target non-land permanent. Hits enchantments, hits artifacts, hits creatures, hits planeswalkers. I think that's, you know, that's all you need to know. And then the occasionally we'll have it costs 2 less. And then Urgent Necropsy, one of my favorite cards. That I think I maybe have used it once, and it is a mythic. It's 2 in a black and a green. Instant card. Adds an additional cost to cast a spell. Collect evidence X, where X is the total mana value of permanents this spell targets. Destroy up to 1 target artifact, up to 1 target creature, up to 1 target enchantment, up to 1 target planeswalker. And if we exile a creature from our graveyard as one of the costs, we do get a trigger on the Insidious Roots. So there's that. However, if we exile 4 creatures or 3 or 4 creatures with this, we do not get multiple tokens off the roots. So whenever 1 or more creature cards leave your graveyard, you get 1/0/1 token. You don't get the 4 tokens. So just, you know, if you're wondering at some point when if I'm exiling from the graveyard, I'm like, only 1 creature. That's the reason, because we cannot trigger the roots more than once with multiple things with 1 exile. We have to do separate exiles. So just so you know. But yeah, we have the Deadly Cover-Up. Same reason. We can collect the evidence. We can kill everything on the field. Pretty awesome stuff. And then we have the, for the lands. How many lands do we have? We have 21 lands because we really just need to get to the 2, get to the roots, and then boom. We have Molt Tenders for the ramp, kind of. So we have stuff. But I really just wanted to get to the spells. We need more spells in this deck, and we need a lot of creatures. And I wanted to also put a lot of sorcerers and instants and stuff in there too. So I needed even more creatures than we would have had. But we have 2 Restless Cottages here as 2 of our 21 lands. And that is also going to allow us to, well, attack in on a Planeswalker if we need to, exile something from our opponent's graveyard as like graveyard hate, or take something out of our own graveyard to trigger the roots, and just like, you know, make a food token to gain life, because we like to gain life. We want to stay in the game for a while, you know. Aggro's out there, aggro's that pesky aggro, you know. So Cottage, I think, is the way to go. And then we have 4 Underground Mortuaries for the Surveil. Ideally want to play this on turn 1. If we play this on turn 1, we have a Maverick and a Gorehound. We just get to play the Gorehound and then the Maverick on turn 2 if we have an untapped land. So I don't mind not doing anything on turn 1, but oftentimes you want a Snarling Gorehound on turn 1, Rubblebelt Maverick on turn 2, and do your thing, you know, kind of like just surveil a bunch, but and then put out the Insidious Roots after you've done all the surveilling. But this is a 60 card deck. Not playing 61 this time. I know somebody asked me about that. Why do you always play 61 cards? I don't always, but there's sometimes like you just don't know what to take out. In practice, I like the vibe of the deck. It's just like it's working, and I'm like, well, if I take something out, I'm kind of superstitious about that. If I take something out, then it's probably going to change the whole dynamic. So I'm just like, I'm going to keep the 61 because oftentimes when you're building a deck, when you're trial and error testing and stuff like that, if you just want to try a card out, just go, oh, I'll just put it in. Just put it in and see how it works, and then if it doesn't work, take it out, whatever. And oftentimes, that we just leave that card in, you know. But today we're playing 60 and 21 lands and gaining some life and doing the roots thing. Don't forget to like the video. If you're a big fan of roots, like the video. If you're a big fan of me, like the video. If you don't like the deck, don't dislike the video. That's disliking the video. But you know, if you dislike the deck, tell me in the comments what you don't like about the deck. If you don't, what you don't like about roots, if that's the case, you know. But if you like my vibe, if you like my personality or whatever, if you like the entertainment value of the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, let's get into the games and see how Roots 17 post-rotation style does. All right, we got a Maverick, we got a Marsh. I think we're doing pretty well here. All right. The opponent's going first. We're going to play Maverick on turn 1. We're going to Roots on turn 2. Hopefully they don't kill it. Let's do a thing. Opponent, are we playing? Are we playing Magic? Yes. We are. Ooh. Alright, well. Hopefully they don't torch the tower on us. It's fine. I think we could do better than that, huh? See, opponent is probably going to Monstrous Rage here. Can we live long enough? They just do it post-combat. Alright. Wow. What a weird thing to do. Still gonna block. Want this in the graveyard. Okay, well, we got the cash grab next turn. I like that. Take a lot of damage here, most likely. 2. Okay, that's weird. Ren's Resolve? Lightning Strike, alright. Attack me for 4, sure. Pretty good. Do this. Ugh, come on, man. I think it's got to be this. Alright, well, we got blockers. We're at 8. We're probably going to die, but... Insidious Roots, do your thing. Hired Claw, sure. Need some more things in the graveyard. Collect evidence X where X is the total amount of value of permanence to spell targets. That's pretty easy. I can kill all their things? Wait. Okay. We got another Monstrous Rage. Alright. Wait, what do we have in the graveyard? Okay. 1. Oh, wait. Destroy up to 1 target artifact, 1 target creature, 1 target enchantment. And I gotta kill something here, and I think it's going to be the Monastery Swift Spear, so... we'll kill the Monastery Swift Spear. 1 enchantment. I mean, yes. 0. And 1 planeswalker. We don't have it. Alright. We're gonna get rid of the... Only we need to get rid of 1, right? 1 mana. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can... Okay. Kill that. And then we will play this to gain some life. I am okay with that. Corey Steelcutter. Oh no. They know they had that. I don't know if they just drew that or they had that before. I'm gonna do that. They're gonna hit me for 4 or 5. We're gonna renew on the biggest thing. So let's do this. Nice. Let's Underground Mortuary. Don't need that. And let's attack. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go, baby. Attack. We gain 7. Good stuff. Love that. That's a good. That was a good card. Good creature. Lightning strike. Yeah, we would have been dead. Do that. Oh no, in the block! Alright, cool, we got it. Opponent goes first. Nah, I think we Snarling Gorehound first. Because then we can Gorehound and Fungus next turn. That's pretty good. Keep. On the second turn. If they kill the first one, it's fine. Here comes the Snarling Gorehound. Voice of Victory, sure. Do this. Keep that. Play something else so we can threaten blocks. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay. Do you think they attack? Because we definitely block. Let's do this. Let's do this and try to get some stuff into the graveyard. How about that? Tender, sure. Molt Tender. Do we need a forest? No, not yet. Okay. We got the Dredger's Insight. That's pretty good. Okay. Maybe I should have blocked with all of them. They're probably gonna kill one. Lightning Helix, sure. They get to kill the Gorehound. That's fine. We get stuff in the graveyard. That's pretty awesome. Dredger's Insight. Let's do it. We're going to make a creature. Get rid of that. Bro, I know we want our 4th, but I think that we have to keep putting stuff in the graveyard and trying to find something better. War Leader's Call, sure. Alright, do you think they have another... Do you think they have something else? Try this. We'll try it. Do they have something to protect it? Do they have the Shard Mage's Rescue? Do they have a... Yeah, I guess they don't. Right, I guess I'm going to play that. We are going to Cash Grab. Curious Forager. Put some stuff in the graveyard. Land, no. Don't need it. Cottage is good, but... Okay, let's do this. Keep that on top, yeah, why not? Maybe I should have Curious Foragered. Uh-huh. Hey, we do have ways to get that back. Or get something back there. Okay. Or kill that, I mean. Should say. Dollmaker's Shop. When this creature enters, you may forge. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna forage. Alright. We're gonna get rid of... Boom. Boom, and... It only does it once. Insidious Fungus. Getting that back. Put some stuff in the grave. Ah, my god, lands. Too many lands. Molt Tender. I mean, that would be infinite value, but... Okay. Do we keep... Yeah, I think we keep that. Destroy enchantment. What's worse? I think it's this. I think we gotta kill that. Attack. Good. Alright, they're gonna take it. They're gonna make a 1/1 that can attack this turn. That's fine. We're gonna block the shiznit out of this thing. Tocasia's welcome. Alright. Tocasia's? Tocasia? I don't know. Right, so they're gonna gain a life here. No need to block with more than one thing, I don't think. Bitter Reunion. Cool. Great card. Get rid of another. Yeah, you can only do one of these. I guess they could do two of these. They both work. Let's go like this. Cash grab on our turn. Go Insidious Fungus. We're low on cards here. Maverick. Let's do it. Cash grab. Let's go like this. We got foods. Keep the cash grab on top. Alright, we just got it. Alright, cool. We're just doing a lot of things there. Cool. You go first. Sure. We're going to go ahead and surveil one. We keep that, because you never know. The question is, do we do that and Molt Tender? Yeah, I guess we do that and Molt Tender. This is ramp, technically. Even though it's not technically ramp right now, but, you know. Alrighty. Flourishing Bloomkin, sure. Okay. How about that? Unstoppable slasher, my friend. Okay. They have cease? Cease is like the one thing that, like, why would you attack, right? A face down. Well, obviously that's the same thing, but okay. I'm gonna take that out. I want one. Let's go like this. Let's go like this, and then let's say go. Revenant in the graveyard. I don't think we need another cottage. Okay. Can't flip it face up now. Okay, there's another one. And there's a Maze Mine's Tomb. Oh. Oh. That's 2, 3, 4. Alright, well. A flying lifelink counter on this. Alright. Oh, yeah, this is not the right one. I'm getting this mixed up with the other one. Yeah, let's kill this. And then let's attack. Gain some life. Cool stuff. Now they can flip it face up and get 2 more lands next turn, which is not good for us because then this is going to be huge. And it doesn't need haste because it's already on the battlefield. So there's that. They're going to scry, put a page counter on their Maze Mine's Tome. Their face down card. They're flourishing. What if it wasn't Flourishing Bloomkin? What if it was totally something different? It's definitely not. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I mean... They want to block the Alchemist Assistant, that's fine. Please don't be indestructible. Nope, it's exactly what we thought it was. Alright, well. The ramp is real, that is for sure. Alright, let's Snarling Gorehound. They have mono green. I don't think they're going to wipe the field anytime soon. Alright, let's see what they got. They probably got something big here, I would assume. 7 mana, probably a Ugin. Not an Ugin, not yet. Not at least. We could be getting rid of some stuff here. I think we're gonna do it next turn. I keep forgetting. Urgent Necropsy, yay. I'm gonna put a counter on that. Say go if they want to attack. Be my guest. They probably have an Ugin somewhere in there. I would assume if you have the Maze Mind's Tomb and you're playing ramp, you got an Ugin. Portal to Phyrexia. All right. Okay, it's fine. You're going to attack? Get rid of that. My turn. Do I have... oh, I gotta do 9 mana for this, actually. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. There's no way they fall for this, right? But wait. We get rid of all our things. The one artifact. And we can stop this, right? I'm at 0. Here's the creature. I'm at 0. Plans are submit 0. Alright. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 are great. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. I forgot that it wasn't... Alright. Well, they don't get our stuff anyways. And then we're going to attack. No? We can't attack? Oh, we're already... okay, we already attacked. We're going to get rid of that. Alright, that's right. I'm all twisted up, guys. I'm all twisted up here. Alright. Yeah, we can stop the portal, so that's why we didn't destroy it. Sure. Chimmel! Ah, okay. What do we got in there? Flourishing Bloomkin. Attack. Wow. They're really scared of this. We have nothing in the graveyard. They have nothing in the well, they have something in the graveyard. Go ahead. What are you grabbing? The fun thing about the slasher is that when it becomes a 1/1 with the ghost vacuum, like it's not a token, so it gets to come back. It's just instead it's 1/1. Yeah, there we go. All right. Lumbering World Wagon, sure. They are ramping. Oh yeah, baby. All right. Chimmel of the inner sun. Okay, that's a lot of mana, man. What they got in there? Only the Bloomvine Regent. Going to attack your face. That is the place. We get hit for 12. I mean, that's fine. We're gaining life. We can only block with the Restless Cottage if we need to, but I think we need that to keep stuff out of the graveyard. Get rid of that. You have nothing. Nothing! Alright, what do you got? Another Overlord, sure. Glimpse the core. Alright, what do you... is this all you're ramping? If this is the best thing you're ramping into, then I'm not that scared, right? Uh-huh. Sure. Sure. We're gonna get 2 lands. Well, that is scary. I think we're going to... Their toughness doesn't change, right? Alright, let's kill both of them. Or try, at least. Okay. They are gone. Solemn. Alright, I'm okay with that. Okie dokerson. Gain some life, sure. Is there anything here? I'm gonna do this now. Maybe one more land. Yeah, it's gonna get exiled anyway, so might as well put some gain a little more life. All right, there we go. They've got nothing. Nobody's got anything in the graveyard. Okay. Past the blockers, sure. Okay. And what now? Face down card. That's got to be a Flourishing Bloomkin. Okay. Hedron Archive coming out. They got to have an Ugin in here. There's no way they don't have an Ugin. It's impossible. All right, so we got in here. We no get to do that next turn now. Okie dokie. Alright, so I'm not going to attack. We're going to save that for these guys. Uh-huh. No way they didn't draw it. There's no way. I believe we found the Ghost Vacuum in the against the Portal to Phyrexia deck. We're still kind of dead, aren't we? Uh-huh. Past the blockers. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Yeah, I knew what that was. I mean, that's why we blocked it. Maybe I should... doesn't matter. Okay. Draw or Solemn Simulacrum. So I don't have high hopes for this. Now I think we're just gonna draw land now. Glimpse the core. Yeah, I mean they gotta have something big. Something with X in it. It's definitely not Llanowar Elves. Oh, they got the World Wagon. Okay, so I have to crack this now. If I don't crack it, we're dead. Well, we can do this. Okay. We do one more. We can handle this. That Phyrexia just has... It's only done one thing. Okay. Okay. Resolve all. Please don't have protection. Pass to blockers, sure. We're gonna do this, and then we're going to not die. Destroy target artifact. We're gonna not die to Lumbering Whirlwagon, that's for sure. Oh, good. Oh my god, with the freaking world... How many Whirlwagons are you finding? They do have Ugin in there, they've proved it. We're gonna crack it now. Okay, we get the Molt Tender now. I don't know what that means, but they can get something out of the graveyard now. But we're left with just that. Like that's not bad. Overlord, sure. Yeah, they kind of have to kill that, right? Uh-huh. But then they get this back, right? Oh, no. No. We'll take the 6. Wait, we can't exile from their graveyard. Oh, no. That's bad. Alright, we can't exile from their graveyard. This is kind of insane. But we need something. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Awesome, guys. Did I not have things that had death touch count? Oh, they do. Yep. Oh, they were exiled. We just die here. Alright, let's do this. There are at 13 cards left in deck. So I am going to kill both of these. Alright, 11 cards. Alright. And then we get to look into our deck. Alright, we'll keep that. They're gonna draw 2 cards, sure. They're at 9. This is very scary, folks. This is pretty good. I mean, I'm sure they found a freaking... How many land? Oh my god. Are they just all lands? I've never seen anyone with like 20 lands, so that's pretty much all the lands in their deck, I would assume. But, man, they have 31 lands now, and a Land of War Elves. They can do anything. If they have something with X, I'm just dead. I don't know in mono green what they would have. I guess they can use the everywheres. Alright, Ugin, where you at? Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Good game, my friend. Alright, that's what they were looking for the whole time. Alright, cool. Yeah, no, that's pretty awesome. Alrighty. You go first, sure. We're gonna Maverick first, see if we can find ourselves a Roots. Get rid of one of the Gorehounds, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that was wrong. I get a couple Molt Tenders. I don't want to mill yet. then we can Unstoppable Slasher, play it all out, you know? Alright, let's attack for 1. Get that 1 damage in, because you know it's going to matter. Probably. Attack. Like I said, I don't want to mill yet. They have torched the tower, so be it. Gruul. Sure, it's Gruul ramp? Or they just need the mana. Alright, let's hit them. Let's go down to 6. I'm gonna wait. Because they might have Brotherhood's End here. Okay. Do they have something to kill it with? Okay. Well, they're dead if we can get a land off this cash grab. Let's see it. Ew, that's a land. We just won without roots. Alright, well. Good game. Fun game. It was a good one. Booyakasha, we got it. You go first. We don't have any black mana, so we gotta mulligan that. You get Mortuary. Alright, sure. We get to Surveil. We get to do Surveil things. I like that. Oh. Well. Probably get to die. Oh, we can 2 Snarling Gorehounds. That's pretty good. See what we get. Snarling Gorehound. I'm actually going to keep that. I really want to Surveil, and that's the only way we get to Surveil a bunch. Let's see what the opponent's doing. Helpful Hunter, sure. Maybe they're cats, maybe they're just draw. Alright, play the Rubblebelt Maverick. Don't need that. Urgent Necropsy. Shoot. Okay. We'll refrain from milling because we want to be able to kill this, but we also want to do this first. Alright, let's see what we can do. Outcaster Green Blade. A blade of green. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's do this little number. And let's put a counter on one of the Gorehounds. Keep that on top. Well, we have nothing in the graveyard yet, but we block here, we can. That Leyline Axe is kind of scary right now, you know what I'm saying? It is looking me dead in the eye and saying, hey, your doom is impending. Alright. Opponent. Outcast Greenblade. Oh, Glory Hole links. Alright. Oh, they're going to kill the Insidious Roots. They are going to destroy the Insidious Roots. Alright, so that's fine. I'm going to kill that. That's fine. Let's do this. Ooh, okay, well... Guess that's going to be the cottage, and we're going to play the cottage. And so what do we have in the... We have... This is a 4-drop. 4... 5, 6... 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. No, we can't do both of these. We got to do this and this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 5, 6. Alright, well. Can't do 7 yet. Well, let me block with one of these. I think we can. Alright, well, I don't think we need to do that anymore. Well, I don't have anything to make that tap for mana, so I'm going to take 2 less damage than we are about to take. Do that, do that. And target up to 1 planeswalker. Enchantment? Do we have an enchantment? No. Unfortunately, no. But 0 and a planeswalker, no. So we gotta go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Kill both of those. We will... I'm gonna do this, because I can do this now. And then... let's attack. Get them down to 23. I don't think we're gonna win this, but... miracles have happened before. Just not, like... recently. And not all the time. And the opponent has a handful of cards, so... we'll block. Get stuff into the graveyard. Let's see what we get. Another one. Sure. Fungus in the graveyard. Sure. Let's go like this. Attack. Let's take out of the graveyard their Glory Hole links. See if they block. I don't think they're gonna block. Down to 19. Yay. Awesome. Well, I can double block one of these, but I lose a lot. So what's this say? Once during each of your turns, you may cast an aura. Oh. Gross. Okay, well, take 4. Kill the cat. Unfortunately. Don't think there's anything I can do here. If I'm being honest. Not yet, at least. What does this do? It gives it 3. Oh, God, come on. It's got to have that. All right, well. Guess we do that. Gain 3. We're going to take 10. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we get out of this, though. I think this is bad. This is just really bad. Because we just can't, like, draw anything. We get, like, nothing. I mean, unless we draw, like... Deadly Cover-Up? That's not it. Alright, well. Gotta take something out of our own graveyard, right? So let's do the Snarling Gorehound. I don't, doesn't matter. We're dead. Yeah. Wait, 6. This is gonna do 6 on its own. Yeah. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, Danny boy. The roots are calling, and I do not like this at all. No. Better. I guess maybe we could have kept that, but... I'm gonna put that back. Put a Mortuary on turn 1. See what we get. I don't think we need that. I think we're looking for a roots. Not that it's gonna matter. They'll probably just counter it. A Spectral Sailor. Alright. Opponent attacking. They probably have another Spectral Sailor. Let's put them off their Sailor. Let's play the Underground or the Snarling Gorehound into the Rubblebelt. I always hate this because I always want to keep the first one. Cottage. No. Vacuum. Ugh. No. Alright. I didn't play anything. Alright, cool. Now they have hard counters up. Sure. We'll take a damage in the air. Let's attack. Let's play the Insidious Fungus. If they want to counter it, they can. They are allowed. Holy crap, they must have some enchantments then. Alright, let's cash grab. That's a wild thing to counter unless they do have enchantments or artifacts. All right, a greasy freebooter's coming out. Okay, fell. Sure, they're going to attack. Take it. We'll cash grab, milling over one of our roots probably. Sure. And do we? Yeah, I guess we're gonna do this. Why not? Okay. Maybe I should have attacked with the Rubblebelt. Scavenger's Talent. Mind Whisker. What is this? Bigger upkeep, surveil 1. If you have threshold of 7 or more. Creatures in the graveyard. Creatures your opponents control get plus negative. Oh god. Not good. Alright. Let's see what happens here. They probably block with their greasy freebooter, no? Huh. Alright, let's mill a card here and see, like, we're probably gonna mill over our roots. Well, every time I mill, we mill over the card we're looking for. Although, if we keep attacking with the Unstoppable Slasher, they'll eventually have nothing. They gotta keep blocking it. Okay. Mill a card. Alright. Nice. I don't think I want to put a counter on this thing at all, ever. Creature gets +1/+0 and cannot be blocked. Alright, they're gonna draw a card. I guess that's good for us for this turn. Uh-huh. Mill. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? That's actually not bad, though. This is 0. This is 3, 4, 5? Or 3, 4. Okay. 1. This is pretty good. So it's 3, 4, 5. So let's go 2, 4, and 5. That's pretty good. I like that. And then we get to actually attack with the Maverick and everything else. I mean, I don't care if this goes in the graveyard, because we want that. We want to put a life link counter on something. Next turn we have the Unstoppable stuff. We don't want to counter on that though, do we? Alright, they're letting us damage them. We're back up to 17. I don't think they're going to race us if they don't wipe the field, and I think they can. Wait, how did this not die? Oh, they make another one. I thought it was 0. Oh, we've done 5. We did 5. We didn't need to do 5. Alright, maybe there's something I didn't read. I don't know. Mill. Okay. Let's look and see what we get. Restless Cottage. I guess we can keep that. Just gotta remember not to mill. I mean, if we weren't gonna mill, I guess I need to do stuff with it. Maybe I should block. Restless Reef, sure. Restless Reef, gonna block probably something. All right, that's gonna die. That's gonna die. Okay, they want to kill it. All right, that kills the Restless Reef too, though. I'm okay with that. And now they have, like, nothing on their field or anything. We're gonna resolve. They get a token and scry. This comes back. We have our Slasher coming back to the field. They're gonna stab my Gorehound. Okay, they don't want me to... Alright, that's fine. They don't want me to surveil, but we kept on top, so we're not going to. Oh, okay. Opponent unsummons our Molt Tender. And a Tithing Blade. Alright, cool. That's why they did that. Alright, but now they have nothing but treasure and food, which I'm okay with. Okie doke. We're gonna keep those in the graveyard for now. Say go. Their manland is gone. They have to draw something pretty dope here. They're gonna craft. Oh, if they craft, I'm okay with that, because we can just gain life. We have ways. We have the Restless Cottage. Okay, they're crafting. Sure. We also have ways to get rid of that too, so. Okay. Well, let's do this. And then also I'm gonna can we do this? Oh, I'm gonna do this. And this is how we gain life. And we're gonna get rid of out of their graveyard, what do they get rid of? This for right now. They are down to 7. Let's end the turn. We're gonna take one, they're gonna gain one. See what else they have. They wipe the field here. We still have our cottage, which is not bad. All right, they're gonna eat some food. It's dinner time for them. All right. We still have enough to Restless Cottage. All right, we're gonna forage. Get rid of this, and maybe it's just the lands actually. Yeah. Forage. We don't have anything on the field to... We don't have the roots on the field. Alright. Do we care? I think they did a lot to kill this, so... We're gonna go like this and... just say go. They're up to 12, but they're not gonna be there for long. Oh no, because we've got a cottage and an unstoppable slasher. So they need to take care of this slasher right now or get a blocker on the field. And we got it. Good game. You go first. Yikes. I like this. Surveil. Don't show him what it is. I don't want to show him what it is. Not yet. Now we can show him. Alright, that's a lot in the graveyard if everything on the top we don't want, right? Fungus, sure. Let's keep that. Let's keep that one. Okay. We're going to surveil one. Roots on top. We're going to keep it. We're going to attack. Okay. Cured. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to Insidious Roots. And we're going to say go. And then we're going to Insidious Roots and Dredger's Insight next turn. Provided we are allowed to. Insidious Roots. Oh, it's a sleep curse. That's cool. Okay, well, we're gonna do an Insidious Roots and a Dredger's Insight. And of course, we got nothing. Attack, I guess. That sucks that we whiffed, but, you know, it is what it is. Another Growing Dread, second one. Okay, hopefully that's not another one. We're dying slowly to this thing. So let's gain 2 life, get 2 of these things. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. I really want that. What do we have in the graveyard? We don't have... We have one thing in the graveyard, but we got the Molt Tender. Alright, let's get rid of it. We're gonna surveil 2 more. I think that's the way to go. We're gonna keep that. And then we're going to do this. We know what it is. Attack. Hopefully that's not another one. I'm taking a lot of damage here. They're attacking, sure. Oblivious Bookworm, okay. Alright, let's go like this. We have enough for all of it. Okay, that's cool. Blooming Marsh can go to the graveyard. Cash Grab can stay. Do this. We're gonna do that again. And then let's exile a card from the graveyard. Let's go like this and do the Fungus. That'll gain us 2 more life. And then we will attack with these 2. Opponent's gonna block. Both. Awesome. Alright, well, they don't have board wipes right now, so let's see what happens. Good game. What happens if we win? Good game, my friend.